Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today's Star Wars Rebels Season 3, Episode 15. I've been seeing a lot of comments that this episode is a really good one. In fact, some people have said it's their favorite, so really excited to see it. I actually just got home from work. I'm going to jump right into it. Didn't even change, if you can't tell. But anyway, let's roll it. Well, I guess Chopper Base is still safe. That robot from the last episode could have gotten some transmission out, but he didn't. So they just never found out. Like Thrawn said, he knows which one of 94 planets they're on, but that doesn't narrow it down far enough.
Want to speak with me?
I've got something to show you.
Fenrir's getup looks a little bit different than before, unless I'm mistaken. The DarkSaber.
Not just any lightsaber.
Oh, he has to recognize that, right?
It can't be. It is
Every
the
Mandalorian
DarkSaber,
should know it, right?
symbol for the leader of House Vizsla.
Oh, I didn't know it was specific to the House Vizsla.
We didn't. This was one of a kind. Legend tells that it was created over 1,000 years ago by Tar Vizsla, the first Mandalorian ever inducted into the Jedi Order.
Oh,
After
interesting.
his passing, the Jedi kept the saber in their temple. That was until members of House Vizsla snuck in and liberated it. They used the saber to unify the people and strike down those who would oppose them. Imagine Sabine was excited to recover it.
Did she know what it was?
After we got back from Dathomir, she gave it to me for safekeeping and hasn't brought it up since.
Really?
She doesn't want the responsibility.
Because she knows it's a symbol of the leader.
Reunite one of the most powerful houses in all of Mandalore.
You're talking about raising
I
an
bet
army.
she could.
With Sabine leading it.
I like it. Let's go. Then she wouldn't have just this small, tight-knit family, would she? Maybe that's what she's worried about.
Come in.
All of a sudden being a leader and having all that pressure upon you.
Everybody, huh?
Yeah, she would
I
be
won't
kind
do
of
it.
pushed out of this group then.
Is.
I know it caused my family nothing but trouble after Maul took it.
Maul used it to divide and conquer our people.
Kanan, tell him he's crazy.
Consider what he has to say.
No, he's not crazy.
I don't think it's a coincidence this saber came into your possession.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
Kanan, that doesn't mean she can fight with it. No offense.
Go on.
Yeah,
I mean is,
exactly,
look,
Ezra.
It's
Come
taken
on.
me a while to learn, and I mean, I use the Force.
She might not be able to fight like a
look
Jedi,
at her.
but she can learn to be proficient with the blade.
She's
I am
proficient with every
many
weapon.
types of blades and
Right.
blasters and explosives. I'm not that popular with my family these days.
You would be with the
That can
DarkSaber on
change.
your belt.
No, it can't.
I know that family
Okay,
is
well then
important
fill
to
us
the
in
Lens,
here, Sabine.
Just like it is to all Mandalorians.
I have a family here on this ship. I don't need them.
But we do. If there's
Oh,
a chance
Hera.
that we can rally an army of
You're gonna push
Mandalorian
her
warriors to our cause,
into something she doesn't want to
I
do.
have to ask you to do it.
Hera.
Family history can be painful. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, we've
We
already
can
dealt
use those
with
warriors for
Sham
our
Syndulla
attack on
several
Lothal.
times. Don't walk
Alright,
away.
I'll do
Come
it.
on.
Just give me
Take
the
that
saber.
thing. Yeah. Take it. Go show Ezra he's
Listen,
wrong.
Once people know you have it, you will be challenged.
I'll try my best.
First lesson:
You'll do
don't
fine.
try, just learn.
Give me the sword.
You
I'm
didn't
gonna
have
learn
that
how to
quite right,
kick your...
Ezra. Calm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure she's gonna do fine with that thing. She's proficient with every weapon she's ever been handed.
Why can't we just practice back at the base?
It's safer for everyone else. You'll do less damage.
I'll damage you if you don't shut up.
I bet she could take him pretty easily. I mean, she beat Gar Saxon.
When you said you were going to be training me, I thought there'd be more sword fighting involved.
Hey.
Yeah, what
it's
are you
always
doing
like
out
this.
here?
He was the
Moving
same with
in?
me.
Yeah, and look how well you've
Are
turned
they
out.
planning on camping
Are
out
you
here
being
for a while?
serious? Is he being serious?
I can never tell.
I want to see your technique.
I already know how to fight with a stick.
Then this should be easy for you.
Against Kanan, you know how to fight with a stick? Let's see here. I'm sure she'll do fine, but Kanan's got a bit of experience. Wait a minute.
That might work
You're
on a
using the
stormtrooper,
Force.
but not me.
A little less force, a lot more finesse there, Sabine.
And that's your head. Every mistake is a limb lost.
And he's
the blade
blind.
Is never at rest.
Okay, let's go again.
Ezra, walk her through the forms.
Kanan.
Oh, so starting at the beginning.
Okay, great.
Ezra's
yeah,
gonna
that's
let
ready
this go to his head
now
real quick.
Now we go 1, 2.
Pretty
I read you,
awesome.
Harry.
It's been a couple of days.
The Force resides in all living things, but you have to be open to it. Sabine's
True.
blocked. Her mind is conflicted. She's so expressive and yet so tightly wound. She's so...
Mandalorian.
Ugh, very.
I'll be sending out
Funny.
supplies. Is there
That's very
anything
true,
specific that you
too.
need?
Patience,
Good way to describe her character. Oh, and here's the owls. Just coming down to take a look. Wondering where Bendu's at. He's probably hiding around the corner watching too, right? Well, she's getting better. I really want to see her put Ezra on her back,
Working so
though.
far.
I think you're doing well.
Opinion noted.
Yeah, I feel like she's just trying too hard. Try a little finesse.
You overcommitted.
Oh, good. Anyone else have an opinion they want to share?
Ezra, help unload these supplies.
What? I won. Shouldn't I get the break?
Just for saying that you won, you should do all the work. It's not about winning and losing.
I
What's
brought
in
you
the
some,
box?
Since you're partially in this mess on my recommendation.
I'm sorry, partially? How about completely?
Mostly.
To make
Well, that
up
was
for
kind of
that,
Kanan's
you had
idea,
these.
too.
Mandalorian van braces? Where did you get these?
Try them on.
Huh. She didn't
Grappling,
have those before?
Paralyzing darts, repulsor. All designed
nice.
to combat the abilities of the Jedi.
Do they work on Ezra?
Go take Bridget down a peg or two.
Yes, please do. That's so funny. I wonder if Kanan saw that. Okay, you've got the Force, Ezra. She's got the van braces. Nice.
And that's your head.
Is this a game for you?
No game, just outsmarting my opponent. Care to take
Yep.
a shot?
So she's got like a Wonder Woman lasso going on here. Nice. Well, that didn't last long.
History lesson.
That's not
the Jedi
Ezra.
won the war with Mandalore. These tricks will amount to something. Maybe save you from time to time, but they won't keep you alive in the long run.
Man, he's gotten serious all of a sudden.
Ezra must be really gifted to learn as well as he has from a lousy teacher like you.
Yeah, you were a little harsh there, Kanan. She's blocking herself from really learning this. She just doesn't want to go back to Mandalore. It's a lot of pressure, right?
Not now, Ezra.
I
Look,
think you need to
I just
have
wanted
a
to
talk
say I know
real
what
quick.
it's like.
I believe I can learn to use that sword. I just don't want everything that comes with it.
No,
You mean your
I can
family?
see that.
I'm a disgrace to them, Ezra. A traitor.
But that's not true.
To them, it is.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know. How can I go back there and face them?
You
I'm
just
sorry,
do it.
sweet.
And you take that DarkSaber
At
and
least
hold
you
it out
have
in front of
fans to
you.
go back to.
That's true. Just think about it differently there, Sabine.
You still won't let her train with a DarkSaber.
Look, Sabine
Don't
is
want
a
her to
capable
cut her leg
warrior.
off.
If I let her use the DarkSaber, she will get hurt.
She's already hurt.
Possible.
Her
yeah.
family hurt her more than any sword could. Remember how hard it was for her to trust us. Give her the sword. Let her own it and who she is.
Yeah, and maybe just
Help
talk to her a
Sabine
little
face
bit.
her demons.
I owe you an apology.
I can say the same.
It is hers by right.
It's yours.
So it's hers officially now? She's not gonna give it up? That's what I wanted to see in the first place, but
Ignite the blade.
oh, she's got some new conviction, so she definitely is a little more committed
It's
now
heavier
with the
than I
actual
thought.
blade.
Energy constantly flows through the crystal. You're not fighting with a simple blade as much as you are directing a current of power.
It's an interesting way to think about a lightsaber.
The blades will be drawn to each other.
Yeah, and they could hurt you.
Pull. Can you feel it?
Yeah, the whole heavy blade thing from Mandalorian, I always kind of wondered about. I guess that provides some explanation.
Middle.
Maybe some of her training with Ezra has already kind of prepped her for the weight of that. But Din Djarin sure couldn't pick it up, could he?
Take ready position.
I think she's good.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
That thing just looks so cool, man.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. I think that blade almost got her that time. Yeah, quit thinking about your training and just do it.
1, 2, 3.
It should just be like a or a subconscious response,
the blade
right?
feels lighter.
You're connecting with it.
So that makes me think that Din Djarin was really doing something wrong with that thing. And no more of those thrusting attacks.
You must use all your skills together. Ready position.
A little more finesse.
You'll have to do better.
And don't be frustrated. Oh, nice. Perfect.
Whoa.
I like those vambraces, man. What a cool gift that was. Ooh, okay, there you go. Lost her gift immediately.
You're not fighting me. You're fighting yourself. And losing.
You're trying too hard.
You're not committed to this. You should quit.
I don't quit.
Well,
you did run,
not
didn't
thinking about what you're doing is the same as quitting.
I left to save everyone.
What do you mean?
Everything I did was for family. For Mandalore. Mandalore.
As a cadet, you built weapons?
The weapons I helped create.
Do they know that?
I wanted to stop it.
Or did they just think that you left?
To stop it. I spoke out to save them. To save everyone.
She's beating Kanan now.
But when I did.
Yeah, okay. This is just practice.
Stand with me. They chose the Empire. They left me.
Your family is in a prison, one of their own making. It's up to you.
Good way to put it, Kanan. A prison of their own making.
Why would they follow me?
I know this might not be what you want to hear.
You've got the DarkSaber.
But for what it's worth, I would follow you.
So
that's
would
awesome.
And I mean it.
You've come a long way in a very short time. Where you go from here is up to you.
Well, it looks like she's got some new conviction. Now, what a great episode. I mean, to learn finally what Sabine's backstory is, and I know we've gotten a little bit of her story here and there, but for whatever reason, she's finally divulged what really happened with her family, why she is considered a traitor amongst them. She was actually trying to help them. So I guess in her short time with the Empire, she was creating some weapons and found out those weapons were going to be used against Mandalore and against other planets in the galaxy. Tried to warn her parents and family, and they basically sided with the Empire. Well, that's a pretty heartbreaking story, but I'm glad to know it finally. It does explain a lot about Sabine. And as she kind of let that out, she kind of let go of her, I guess, reservations for using that DarkSaber at the same time. And at the end, when she was clutching that DarkSaber, it just looked to me like she had some newfound conviction to go help her family and go save Mandalore, if you will. So really can't wait to see what comes next. Just a really cool episode. But please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.